Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how I edit my photos using Photoshop and of course Adobe Camera Raw, because I never shoot JPEG. So but then again, some of these techniques will come in handy even if your photos are JPEG. So I went out for a photo shoot. It's a cloudy day in New York, but I believe I still got some good pictures. Normally it rains in the midday, and then by sundown, by sunset, you see a little bit of the sun. That's where you see this. Some of these photos have this really nice glow or color on the sky. So I went out for a photo shoot with a fellow friend of mine, and there was this kids festival. I think it's a New York Kids Club. They were having all these food stalls, and in Dumbo. So I don't know which photo I'm going to edit. I'm going to choose a very basic picture and go with that. Something that has blacks, grays, or let's take this. This is a very basic photo. This was shot with an 85mm 1.4 Sigma Art 85mm, and we're gonna double click on it and it's gonna open the Camera Raw. Normally I wouldn't do a lot because it's properly exposed to my knowledge, so I'm just gonna down the highlights a little bit, maybe improve the shadows. I'm not sure if the shadows will help. Clarity a little bit, probably +4, and then this comes into the new Creative Cloud update, so dehaze is also a option now. So I will go ahead and increase the vibrance a little bit. I'll actually go and make the clarity 0, and should lift the shadows up a little bit, highlights down. Contrast, yeah, I'll go with a little bit of contrast. This is a very properly exposed photo to my knowledge, so I wouldn't do a whole lot. And I also think the white balance is good because this is what it looked to my eye anyway. So let's go to, I'm not going to touch sharpness because this is a very high resolution camera, and it wouldn't matter. So I'll go to colors. So what I want to do is probably bring the brown or the red in the back a little bit up a little bit. So let's try the red. So what's happening is her face is also a little bit changing colors a little bit. Orange, so this could be orange. So I'll go to luminance, increase the whites a little bit, and the orange a little bit, probably the red. I'll probably go and make this default, and then bring down the highlights a little bit more, and then press OK. So the reason I'm not cropping it yet is because I will crop it once the whole photo is edited. So I had a little bit of issue with my color settings on Adobe. So this looks good, and we're gonna go ahead and open and convert documents color to working space. So whatever I'm seeing. Okay, so this picture looks good as is. There's no need to add a lookup table, but if that's your style, so here's what I'm gonna do first. So this is what I do. I select on the face. Maybe I'll do a 2. No, I think I'll do a 4 on the lightness. So I'll go to replace color, and then go to our skin and take a little bit of the redness out. So maybe 4. Okay, so that's that. So now I'm gonna go to these tabs. So here's what I do. All my photos, I crush the blacks quite a lot. So I'll go here, go to the adjustment layer, and go select an exposure, and then I'll go ahead and this is for a very well exposed photo, not a night photo or anything. So I'll go ahead and put an offset of 0.02. As you can see, the picture's changing. I'll make a copy of it and then make it 0.01, and I'll hide that for a second. And then I have the set of lookup table. So you have to go on the adjustment. If you can't find it, go to window and find the adjustments, and then this window will pop up, and you click on the adjustments, and I have all these lookup tables. Some of these are standard with Photoshop, but you can download some. So you can even download the colors made for Premiere Pro. They also work in Photoshop, so there's a lot of free ones out there. I will add a couple in this video so you guys can download. So I'm gonna go ahead and select this Fantasy Magenta 4. These are all actually free lookup tables. So I'll go ahead and add this. So a lot of people will love this look. This is more of a golden blue. I don't know if it's blue, but this is more of a faded faded look. I'm actually not very good at this, but a lot of people requested on how I do my color grading. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another. I'm gonna go. This is a little too much, but so it's all lookup tables are always a little too much. You have to tone down the opacity a little bit. So without this, so with the new layer, let's call it green, or let's call it 2, and then 1. So the second layer is basically adding a little bit of green to the shadows. So there's another one, number 5. So this will add a little bit of blue, and I'm not a big fan of this. So maybe number 6. So let's keep the green and then just make it 10%, and then make it 45. And I'll keep it 50. Okay, and then I'll turn on this layer. So this is what my final result will look like. If we want to do a before after, then it will probably look like okay, so I'll do a before and after, right? Alright, so I'll do a before and after here. So you guys can see this is the old photo, which is also nice, but then this kind of I don't know what the thing is, but maybe the crushed blacks and then the color. So for Instagram, I would just do a 4x4x5, which is something like this. So it's up to you. This is very simple. Probably takes me 30 probably a minute to edit each picture. So I do this with everything. I change the lookup tables, but I always keep two exposure adjustment layers. So I always have the blacks crushed. This is my style. It's not. It's something you guys can change. I'll add 2 of the lookup tables with this video so you guys can use them. And also the timing, the lighting definitely matters. Nighttime photos are harder to use. Like nighttime, it's harder to apply a lookup table on nighttime photos because you don't have a lot of dynamic range if you're using high ISOs. So I'm gonna keep this video very short as much as I can. It's almost 9 minutes. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like this video, and I'll be posting a lot more. So basically this video is how to edit a half body portrait or a full body portrait. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time.